My full name is Carlos Alberto Núñez Arroyo. My serval name is Núñez and spells N-U-N-E-Z, Núñez. I'm from Torreon, Coahuila, in the country of Mexico. The most I like is the fact that it's a small town and all the spots are in close range and all the people are kind and respectful. Actually, I don't have a job, but I study in the Tech of Monterrey, the career of finance. But in the future, I expect to work in a big company like FEMSA or like other big company in the financial department. Like I said in the past question, I don't have a job in this right moment, but I study in the Tech of Monterrey, and in the same time I have a social work that content. I like the financial work because it's one of the things I like most to study, and I'm prepared to study in that range or in that department. I expect to use English because FAMSA or another big company are transnational companies, and for usual the big companies have to use a lot of English because it's the language that all the world talks. This is the last version of the plan. These are the minutes of the last community meeting. Sales have risen faster than expected over the last quarter. I will give you a summary of the figures at the end of my talk. Mr. Bond apologized for not being to attend the reception. permission to develop the land must be granted in advance. Dr. Clark would like you to defend her back before 3 o'clock. The design should follow the guides set out of the tender specification. Okay, I'm going to talk about the idea of the perfect office to work in. I think the office should be in a center of the capital city, and in this case is the Mexico City because in that city there are the most big companies in this country. The office should look like formal, it look like professional. They have to they need to have a lot of professional staff and great facilities. And the facilities that the office should have, there are, for of course, internet, computer, a lot of desks, and to be big and wide to the personal to be so uh, to be better and comfortable. Okay, this chart shows us that Pepco exports in 3 years. In the first year, 2005, Brazil had a 10% of all the Pepco export sales, but in Instead, Japan have almost three quarters of the chart and Canada only have 15%. On the next year, 2006, Brazil increased in a 30%, but Canada stayed with the 15% and Japan decreased in 55%. In 2007, Brazil decreased in 5% to have a quarter. Canada have an increase of 10% and also have a quarter, and Japan decrease again and have the half of the chart, the 50%. The speaking planner is planning a business conference and she wants to find out your opinion of what is important when making agreements on a for successful conference. She will ask you a question about location, equipment, catering facilities, conference speakers, and length of the conference. I think that the location is very important because depends of the number of all the people that attend to the speaking and to be formal or to be not formal, and that the opinion should be big in a big room if there is a lot of people. I think that a good equipment that the speaker should have is if there is a big office or a big room, they need to have a microphone and speakers to all the audience could listen to the speaker, and if they had a drive with all his information. Well, I think there need to have good seats because the the if the conference is long, the people will feel uncomfortable and not put all the attention that the conference need. Well, a good conference speaker needs must be with a good and fluency as of speaking, and they need to be clear. They need to be and to not be uh, they know they have to know the ideal length for the conference, as I concert should be around an hour because all the people should lose the attention to the speaker.